Don't leave, it's my fault.
No, don't clap.
What I'm about to talk about is enough to make French Montana, aka the most useless Moroccan export ever since sardines, actually produce a good album without relying on features to make his album weigh just as much as DJ Khaled. We're about to dive in head first into the most iconic albums of this generation. Musical masterpieces that shook us, dragged us, and left us as emotionally drained as a Kardashian on her 8th reality show spin-off. From the genius of Kanye West,
Hi, Charlotte.
I'm a genius.
to whatever Jaden Smith is doing. What better place to start than 2008?
Oh no, this can't be.
While most of us were losing jobs, houses, and financial security, Ye decided he was gonna auto-tune his mental struggles into a whole new genre. That's right, 2008 was a horrible year for the US dollar, and Kanye West just decided, I'ma just make a soundtrack to it. How's that, George Bush?
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Oh no, this can't be.
808 and Heartbreak was so influential that you could see Kanye as like the Professor Utonium of the rap game. You know, because every other rapper that came through then is a product of 808 and Heartbreak. Heartbreak, auto-tune, and everything not nice. These are the ingredients that would breed Drake, Young Thug, and YNW Melly. Together these are glorified criminals. It was a 12-song album with songs such as Heartless and Streetlights, my personal favorite. And forgive my horrible voice, I just can't afford to get copyrighted. Seems like streetlights glowing happen to be just like moments. Rihanna dropped Anti in like 2016 and hasn't really done anything sonically since then. Rihanna reminds me of that one girl after high school who started selling hair and makeup, buying hair from other races to sell them to other races that are insecure about their own hair. Oh my gosh, like I'm seriously getting my bag. Hashtag Fenty, hashtag, hashtag lip gloss, hashtag Brazilian, 100% Brazilian. This album wasn't just music, it was a declaration of independence. This was Rihanna literally telling us, I am no longer Chris Brown's Barbadian punching bag. Rihanna hit us with songs like Needed Me, Consideration, and Work, which we literally needed YouTube lyric videos to understand what the heck she was saying. Yeah, even my mom was like, and I'm like, Mom, you're singing about things that you preach against all the time. When Tyler the Creator dropped Ego in 2019, no one saw it coming. It was sort of like Vince McMahon turning face and no longer being interested in divas on a random episode of Monday Night Raw. Or Donald Trump actually accepting the Chinese people as members of the human race.
China to me, China. Yeah,
Tyler literally went from being this homophobic, cockroach-eating entity to literally holding our hands during breakups. Yeah, that's what ego is. The reason why this album is so iconic is for someone like Tyler, way on the other side of the spectrum, to come out expressing his sexuality on an album like this in 2019 is really brave. Actually one of the most culturally significant things to happen in the past decade. Don't leave, it's my fault. Don't leave, it's my fault.
Why can't have anything, man?
But we wouldn't have albums like this if it wasn't for one man, the eternal fountain of youth, Pharrell Williams. I don't get why people pretend to be shocked that, oh, Pharrell Williams' music is literally out of this world. Of course it's out of this world. The man shares a common ancestor with Dracula. I mean, the man never ages. I'm waiting for him to drop a skincare routine. Although most kids of today know him for scoring the Despicable Me soundtrack, Pharrell has been around for a really long time. Notice how every other producer uses the same generic template to come up with producer tags. And some of them literally go as far as screaming their own name at the start of the song. DJ Khaled, we're the best music. I mean, we the best weight loss. In contrast, Pharrell integrates the instrumental of the song with his producer tag, which means at the start of the song, he usually has a 4 count in relation to the beat that he produced. His 2014 project Girl wasn't intended on breaking any barriers, because Pharrell had already proven to us what he wanted to. But the fact that he went out of his way to make an easily digestible pop album in the mid-2010s, where hip-hop was still having a bit of its glory days, just iconic to me. Frank Ocean's Blonde is so iconic that half of his fans are still waiting for him to release an album almost 10 years later. And the other half are curled up in fetal positions in their room, singing the lyrics to the second part of White Ferrari. You got vacations, places to go. Why am I vibing to a depressing song? I am such a deranged human being. Why? The reason is Frank Ocean doesn't just drop music, he drops a baggage of emotions into your soul. It's no wonder why fans are so eager, just waiting for him to release a little something. Even a little snippet is enough at this point. Blonde, to me, has transcended the musical landscape and reached a more soul food state. I dare to put it next to the greats. I dare to put it next to Lauryn Hill, classic. But in terms of feeling, I think Blonde can amount to that in a certain way. Frank Ocean, your fans are not Def Jam. Stop treating them like that.